Man, I can't get over that last game because Bomber, he chose to play the one build different than he does like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, he really saw how much that hurts. I mean, as Terran players, guys, typically you need those 2 Raxes, and you'll find out, well, you just found out why. Anyways, game number 3 underway. This is the last match here in the round of 16, guys. After this is the round of 8, all in the main stream for DreamHack, so make sure you check that out afterwards. Big shout out to Stacio and the other people who allowed us to come cast for today for round of 16. Awesome stuff, awesome games, awesome players, but we find ourselves in the ace match, and I couldn't be happier to be here. Spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map from the clan Do You Know, staying at the gem house with his Korean pals, it's going to be the red Protoss player, MC.
And the other Titan in this matchup on Overgrowth, it is the Blue Terran, sponsored by Red Bull. It is Bomber. 1-1 in this series. Both of these players a top 8 material, so
yeah,
this is a tough one, Rifkin.
I'm just taking a quick moment here to apologize to our Twitch viewers, by the way. Very rarely do I make this mistake, but I did. I meant to click a 30-second ad when we got out of that game, and I guess I timed out too late, and it became a 1-minute ad because I misclicked it too, so you guys missed the map intros, but that's it, and I do apologize. Even something as minor as that is really against my code of conduct, so I am super sorry, guys. But anyways, focusing on the game at hand, Bomber, one of the other things that was a huge detriment, you pointed out, he didn't have a Reaper. Can you imagine if that Reaper was across the map? There's no Mothership Core at home, there's no Stalker, there's no Zealot. It doesn't even matter that there's a Void Ray in play or an Oracle, because you kill all the probes.
Yeah. Reaper can help out so much in PvT, you get so much more scout. Like, he could have even found the proxy Stargate, and that would have helped him out so much. And he's going to go for the Reaper this game. Definitely the safer opener by far. So much information you can get from this. Find proxies, get it into the main base, possibly kill a probe or 2. Yep.
There's another thing too, like, and I want to stress this. If you guys have ever watched Joxy play, I personally think Joxy has the best scouting TVP out of all Terran players, because what he does, and this is so diligently cool, and he only does this for players he's like worried about, right? SCV scout to start, okay, that's nothing crazy. Reaper follow up, okay, nothing crazy. But Joxy takes the time to always hide that the SCV, sorry, around the 3rd or such, and then he brings it in before he has, like, at the 5-minute mark, so that the Reaper can then come in at the 7 mark without worry of dying. I mean, it's such a dedication to scouting. He's the only Terran player that puts that much effort into it.
But not a pylon going down yet, so.
No, I don't imagine this will be like a proxy. He's just leaving it there to do kind of what I was describing, scout later. Yo, Fenner, just so we got some time before this kicks off. Do you know about the Easter egg on this map? Since we've been showing these off all day.
I do not.
Do you know?
Oh wait, the barbecue.
Barbecue? The kitchen, you mean, or?
Yeah, the kitchen.
Yeah, like the Protoss kitchen hidden over here. For those who don't know, you got like meats. You can't really see the sink so well on this side, but you can see a lot better on this side. Oops, as I spin the wrong way. I love Easter eggs, man. I don't know, they tickle my fancy in a crazy way. Bomber, though,
one on every map, right?
Yeah, there's usually something in map makers are kind of cool like that. But I want to draw attention to the fact that Bomber's come back to his old school way of opening here. I like this a lot better. MC once again with the early Twilight Council, and he's hit it way up here, so it's not going to be scanned. And if the Reaper comes in, it typically doesn't go that direction anyways. The Reaper at the moment is looking for pylons. He's looking for the typical Stargate locations, guys. And I gotta say, with a Dark Shrine even being... this is a bit of a cheeky choice from MC, but kind of... It's a lot safer.
You said at the start of this series, MC is a cheeky one. It's been shown it in every single game so far.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a fast Dark Shrine.
Okay, so this is something that can end lives. I've seen like non-skilled players do this against players like Polton actually win in like Zotac Cups. Shouldn't happen, but sometimes does. DTs are one of the harshest things to get caught off guard by.
He hasn't found the proxy pylon yet either.
Right, but I want to talk about something else. Bomber, there's some players like the Muslim who once upon a time, like every time you watch them TVP, they go for the fast +1 weapons, right? Bomber's not that player, so we don't have an engineering bay down, so we're not going to have missile turrets available. He's going to have to rely on scans, and quite frankly, there's no reason to save energy for scans.
And that pylon is so close to the base. The DTs are going to get there really quickly. The shrine is finishing up soon. Warp gates are ready. The extra 2 gateways. It should be 3 DTs.
See this?
Coming in
he needs to see this.
Yeah, but it's too late. Like, even if he gets up there now, the DT should be warped. Oh, he might get in.
This is big, because now he's going to save scans. He's not going to mule. We're not going to see another mule for a long time. He just muled on one CC, but the other one's got a scan available. Engineering base starts immediately, and what Bomber's going to be doing now, guys, is looking for blurs. I know it sounds weird to say, but he's going to be looking for the shimmer of vision that a DT creates. He's not looking for anything else, and look at this.
Alright, here we go. One DT coming in at a time. Smart play by MC. Did he see it?
I don't know if he
sees it now. He sees it now. It's a bit late, but there's another DT there. One scan goes down, and now he needs to try and get a turret up somewhere because he doesn't have another scan available.
Right, so here's what's so irritating about this. Arguably, the cost of the scan for the DT plus whatever it kills, I mean, the DT forcing a scan is almost worth it in and of itself.
Yep. Desperately trying to get turrets up at this space because he knows he hasn't got a scan for a long time. He just blew 2 of them.
Yeah.
And now this comes down to MC's control. How many kills can he get? One DT, one turret should get up there. Yeah, it looks like he will get. It's not too bad for Bomber at all, I don't think. Considering
he's keeping
how
it calm. He's not panicking. He pulled the SUVs back to the main, so he doesn't many. I mean, he's only lost 5 so far. Hardly the end of the world. Turret in the main, not quite up yet, but he's almost got another scan available. 4 seconds.
But this is such a huge commitment as well. This is 5 DT so far, right?
Yeah. But you gotta keep in mind, this isn't exactly an all-in. Behind this, we got a Robo coming down. Bomber's just going to go for a counterattack, trying to punish his opponent, knowing that he's put so much money into these DTs.
Yeah, indeed.
He's got Stim, he's got concussor shells.
Well. One DT in the army, though, at the front as well. Does get the scan on there. Now he's going to move in. Can he get the Nexus snipe?
This is the problem, though. He's going to have to scan once more in a moment's time.
Oh, he's going for the ship core. No, doesn't manage to get it.
I think he can still get this, though, if he kills enough of the units. This is a hard situation for Bomber to be in. He's still bleeding at home. You know, he lost his tech labs, he lost his reactors, his production is just non-existent. He's got turrets up, but there's nothing to actually protect the SCVs.
Yeah, this is painful right now because he used that scan at the front. He hasn't got the DTs killed back at home. Now the DT's in the natural mineral line. There's no units over here. He's lost a lot of units at the same time as well, trying to go into MC's base.
There's a really big deal to be made here too with the fact that he's not dropping mules. Bomber's actually lost, like, what was that, 4 scans at this point. That's almost 1,000 minerals that Bomber should otherwise have through mules.
Now, how is MC going to follow this up? He's going for the Blink. He's got the Immortals on the way as well. More gateways. DT is still being really annoying. One more scan. Another DT survives.
Oh, this is so irritating.
The pain. Oh, he's going to go for the next tech lab. That's the combat shields right there.
Bomber, I'm kind of just like, yo.
Scanning's coming up. Scanning's coming up. He's going to be able to save it.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh!
With the repair, he does. Just barely. Oh, my God. But here we go. Finally, we get the turret. Bomber, of course, this comes back to the minerals, guys. He did not have the money to build this turret. This one turret that would save all of his base. That's 5 scans this game, 6 scans this game. Coming up behind this, MC's going for the Robo facility, Robo Bay. He's gonna get those Colossus out. And Fenner, like I said, this was an expensive start to the game, but it was hardly an all-in out of MC.
Yep. I mean, close to the end there, the DT started to do a lot more damage, even though it was like 7, 8 DTs or something like that. During the end, he started to get all the reactors, the add-ons, he got a lot of SCV kills, and I think the big thing was Bomber going for the attack there didn't work out well at all. The Nexus Cannon and the Force Field shut it down, and that was a scan and a bunch of units as well, and now he's going to be able to get up to Colossus.
Alright, so right now, Bomber's not in a very comfortable position. This is not at all like Game 1 where he made this look easy. MC's not exactly on 3 bases, though he doesn't need to be. When you go Colossus, you typically stay on the 2. But the big thing is, there's no upgrades this time. That was one of the biggest advantages Bomber had. You know, he was on 1-1, he was like coming up on 2-1. MC barely had 1-1 himself. Last time this came down a merry-go-round, I mean, this is like a role reversal completely and entirely. And for Bomber, he's recovering. He's getting that production back down, he's getting the barracks, he's getting those tech labs, but all of this has been so delayed, so heavily deterred by those DTs.
Yeah. Everything's so slow.
Actually, does he even have a 3rd CC? No.
No. I mean, it looks like he wants to just go for some really heavy 2-base play here. He's getting a lot of barracks, he's getting the bunkers. Well, I mean, he's got to defend whatever comes at him. He can salvage those bunkers later on and still go for an attack, but I think it's going to be too late. There's going to be so many Colossus out on the field if he just lets him sit back like this.
I mean, usually for Terran, there's like this sweet spot of a timing too, where, you know, the Colossus Thermal Lance isn't done, you're attacking, the Marauders have the same range, you stim forward, you snipe it off. Not at all the case here. MC's going to be storming across the map with probably about 3+ Colossus. He's going to have that extended Thermal Lance. He's even going to have weapon upgrades done for them too. And Bomber, oh, he still doesn't have those 4 medevacs. In TVP, guys, you squeeze out 4 medevacs, and then you just go ham on Viking production. And quite frankly, with how late the medevacs are, he might only be able to afford 2. I don't know if he even knows about the Colossus at this point. Did he scan since then? No. So he's not seen the Robo facility. I mean, he's going to know. It's the only way this match plays out anymore.
There we go.
Scans the main. Actually, this doesn't tell too much, sadly.
Oh, not yet. Sees a Stalker, sees a Robo. Oh, he just saw a Colossus pop out.
Okay.
If he was looking at the end there. Generally, you just look quickly and look away.
Yeah. I think Bomber, with the second starport coming down, now he's going to be producing his Vikings in overdrive. I mean, 4 Vikings at a time is okay. Here's the problem with Vikings, though, guys. They're kind of not the best way to deal with Colossus, technically. Their advantage is the fact they don't get distracted by their units, so they can fly over terrain. Thus, sometimes you can do a bit of kiting and some cool tricks. But the one thing he's got going for him in regards to these Vikings is MC's going very zealot heavy. He doesn't have a lot of stalkers. He doesn't have that blink. Well, actually, sorry, I take that back. He does have blink. I didn't see him squeeze that out. But he's not going to be able to do that move where you've got 12 stalkers that just dive in and focus down the Vikings and keep the Colossus alive.
All right, Rifkin. I think I know what's going on here. No 3rd CC. The
He's pulling the
bunkers have been
boys.
solved. Yeah, the boys are going to be coming. And this is going to be the last effort for Bomber here. The thing is, the Observers here is going to see everything coming out. He's going to be able to set up his defenses perfectly for what Bomber is going to throw at him.
MC's on the clock, though. Temple Archive's on the way. Storm is going to start researching. If MC gets Storms out, pulling the boys, as it were, bringing your SCVs, a complete waste of time.
Yep. He needs to be quick about this. He's building up a big army. He's got no more upgrades on the way, so he can pull any time he wants right now. Here we go. Here we go. Bomber's moving out. Where are the SCVs? Are the SCVs not coming? They got to be coming.
Without 3rd CC, yeah, I assumed also that they would... There we go, coming out of the natural. He'll pull some out of the main, maybe, but there's a drop going off at the same time. MC actually doesn't know that Bomber's pulling into this. He's going to have to pull SCVs now because of the Zealots, but this is the big attack. This is the big shebang.
Yep. He has to make this happen. This is the last attack for Bomber to go through to the next round, to go through to the round of 8 in this DreamHack Open.
Well, for MC, it's the same case. This is the do-or-die moment for both players. He either holds this fantastically or he loses miserably. Same with Bomber, guys. He wins this attack decidedly or he loses. There's no real follow-up to this.
That time warp is huge. The Colossus doing so much damage. The Vikings going forward looking to what they can do. Can MC hold on against Bomber's aggression here?
The Stalkers are starting to whittle these down, but the Vikings finally exhausting their efforts. 2 Colossus remain, and that's all that's necessary. GG!
MC going through to the next round with that cheeky play. Ace PC.
That breaks my heart, Fenner. There's no more Terrans left at DreamHack at this point.
You know, Terrans are going to be so sad with the way that went in the last game as well as DTs. The cheeky play from MC. Proxy Stargate and then fast DTs.
You can judge the cheeky play, though. I mean, and I'm talking that general audience, not you. All you guys want. But it got him that win. And I think that's all that really matters when it comes to StarCraft 2. Bomber played a fantastic Game 1. I mean, if you guys missed Game 1, go watch the VOD of it. Because Bomber made MC look like a plaything. You know, it was like watching a beat a Platinum League player to submission, right? For him to have gone from that to falling to MC 2 games as the follow-up, MC certainly deserved to win that series. So big congratulations to him.
Yeah, well played by MC. That's his playstyle as well. That's how he wins all these tournaments. The biggest earner in SC2, actually. And always using builds like this throughout his entire career.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's going to conclude our DreamHack coverage. A little bit sad, but also incredibly happy we got to cast the round of 16. But that's about it for now. Of course, I believe the main stage will continue with the round of 8 in due time. So if you guys just came over the mainstream, head on back as we say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast these last 2 days, guys. We've had a lot to do and a lot of fun games to cast. I've been Rifkin. I was casting alternate tonight, of course, with Fenner. Fenner, where can these guys find out more about you if they enjoyed your casting?
Either follow me on Twitter at RootFenner or just go to danielfenner.com. All my stuff is up in the top right. But yeah, go and enjoy the mainstream, guys. There's going to be a lot of good games. Starbuck versus Sax3 Stardust versus Hyun, Golden versus Linux, and Vortex versus MC.